something gets thought about our service, let's hold a moment of thought and prayer as we take this moment to the world. Mahalo Keakua. Thank you for the blessings this season brings to us, the ceremonies of love throughout the world. As we bless the Malay Kaliki Maka, the Christmas season, with God's greatest good, and sharing it to everyone, we say thank you, God. Mahalo. At this time, please shut your cell phones down so we don't have any interruptions in service. Aku mau mau. Aku mau mau pa. E ho mai. E ho mai. E ho mai. E ho mai ka iki mai luna mai. Ona mea huna no awe mele. E ho mai. E ho mai. E ho mai ka iki mai luna mai. Ona mea huna no awe mele. E ho mai. E ho mai. E ho mai. E ho mai ka iki mai luna mai. Ona mea huna no awe mele. Kakai akai komamai. Good morning and welcome, Unity of Kona, as we welcome this season of Malay Kaliki Maka, a wonderful Christmas time. And as we start our service, we start with the Eo Mai prayer chant. The Eo Mai is the A, the beseeching, the Om, the Great Spirit, and the Mai is our ancestors that dwell with the Great Spirit. For the wisdom and the knowledge of the layers of Kauna, the stories being told. Why would we be telling these stories to our children? In the highest octave, beseeching them all for the wisdom of our life experiences that become our stories. With this wisdom, we start the new day with Ayala A, the dawning of a new day, with no fear with what comes. We've learned from yesterday. We do better every day we get this chance. And as we do like to hold a moment of thought and prayer, today let's honor December 7th, as we honor the lives lost and the heroes who stood strong on December 7th, 1941. We remember their courage, their sacrifice, and their legacy. And let's hold a moment of silent prayer. We say, Mahalo Keakua, thank you, God. And as we move into our service, I will ask everybody to please stand up as we do our affirmation, vision, and mission statements.
Aloha, everyone. We have some members of the ukulele group that plays with me on Mondays. So, Caitlin, Roger, and forgot his.
We're going to sing it 3 times through, and it's on the front page of the booklet. I'm not sure what it is up there, but we're going to sing it 3 times through, not just the 2 times.
Thank you, everybody. What a wonderful moment to start the season. Now let's take a moment here in the sanctuary and greet each other with a handshake or a hug. We'll take a couple minutes here in the sanctuary. It's been a while since we've seen y'all, and it's always nice to see you again. Joining us online, leave us a little comment in the comment section. We'll greet you too. Such a joyful crowd here today. What a loving group of people. Here at Unity of Kona, we are all so blessed. Wow, what a fantastic start on a month, huh? You'd think it was Christmas time or something. A joy to the world. And here at Unity, we try to be that light. And as we get comfortable back here in Unity, we'd like to appreciate everybody, guests and visitors. If you haven't been here in a while, or maybe it's your first time, we'll ask you to please stand and give us where you're from, maybe your name. Anybody would like to do that? There she is. Aloha. Hi, Caitlin. Awesome. Caitlin returning to Kona. Oh, yeah. It gets to be home, doesn't it? Yes, my dear. You were about to stand? Yeah? Jasmine? Awesome. Well, welcome to Unity, Jasmine, and her husband. Anybody else in the sanctuary? Well, we like Jared. All right, welcome, Jared. Aloha. Yes, go ahead, dear. Kit. Awesome. Yeah, well, welcome. It's a unity community, and it really is community-based love and prayer, so please welcome. And we like to send it out to everybody, even the people online, with a great big aloha, and God bless you. Yeah, thank you. And it's birthday Sunday, so there's going to be some cake upstairs, refreshments, fellowship after service. And now it's time to get into a few of our announcements. As first and foremost, we are a prayer ministry. And we all know the power of prayer is tenfold when two or more are gathered. There's a prayer request forms in the back of the sanctuary, little box, drop them in there. And so our chaplains pray over them here, and then we send them on to Silent Unity. Silent Unity is a prayer ministry, a vigil that goes on for 30 days of consecutive prayer. And with the power of prayer, the Unity communities around the world are sharing that at 24 hours a day and 30 days consecutive. This power is immense and incredible to be part of this community, and so utilize that power of prayer. And for a few more announcements, I have Patrick coming up and sharing a little bit more what's going on here at the church. Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you, Jim. Good morning, everybody. Maybe we need to replace that mic. Where was I about Clyde? Clyde, your willingness to offer needed support and share your time, talents are always appreciated. You're a bright and shining light, and we're grateful for your spirit of aloha. We love you. Thank you. Also, a big mahalo to everybody who came last Saturday to decorate our sanctuary. Look at how beautiful all the Christmas decorations are. Thank you guys so much. It looks great in here. Today is Birthday Sunday. We'd like to acknowledge everybody who has a birthday this month by celebrating you as the love and light each of you are. Happy birthday. Ha'ole lahanau. Today, at noon, we have our sound bowl and energies and a healing service. I hope you can stay and join us after fellowship. That's hosted by Kayla and I. Some of our ohana are in need of food items. So we have the basket up at the top of the stairs for Hawaii Food Basket. Please bring items that don't require refrigeration and much cooking. Mahalo for your assistance with that. We are happy to announce we're continuing our tradition of a Christmas gift exchange. This is generally a small gift of no more than $20, or you can also consider bringing a slightly used item. These gifts will be passed out during service on December 21st. So we do that every year, and you know what? No matter how many people show up, we always seem to have enough to pass around. So please feel free to participate in that. That's service on Sunday, December 21st. Roger is also offering acupuncture sessions this week. Please see him. Roger, can you give us a wave if you would like to schedule a time for acupuncture with him? Ukulele is Monday evenings from 6 to 7 p.m., led by Dondi from Beginners to Experts. Bring your ook. Some are available to use. Come learn, play, and share. And for our regular weekly announcements and monthly announcements, there's a flyer on the small table in the back of the sanctuary. Feel free to pick one up. And as you all know, it takes a village to run our spiritual center, and we appreciate everybody. Unity of Kona depends on the loving hands and hearts of each of us, and we're sincerely asking for your support. Please consider just giving 1 to 4 hours a month of your time. Right now, in addition to financial support, we're in deep need of Sunday greeters, platform, and audiovisual assistance. There's a new sign-up sheet in the back of the sanctuary, or please see Cindy, who is coordinating volunteer lists. If you'd like to read the Sunday Daily Word or add your name to that sheet as well, and there's a refreshment sign-up sheet upstairs. Your support is absolutely essential, and we thank you in advance from the bottom of our hearts. Mahalo.
Thank you so much, Patrick. What a blessing you are to our service. And now it's time for our daily word. And I've asked Lauren, our pianist, to come up and do our daily word. So thank you, Lauren, for everything you do.
Test, one. You got it? Okay. All right. Let's say this together. Peace, perfect peace dwells within me and all beings. As I prepare for a fuller experience of my divinity this Advent season, I turn my attention to cultivating peace of mind and heart. This inner preparation invites me to look beyond my circumstances and attune to the deeper harmony that underlies all creation. Whether I'm in a busy city or a calming natural setting, I trust that each day will dawn in perfect alignment with the heavenly bodies of the cosmos. Likewise, whether I feel anxious or calm, I trust heavenly peace is within me. Aware of my peaceful nature, I choose thoughts, words, and actions that honor my spiritual self. My presence restores calm in chaos and invites serenity to ease distress. My tranquil demeanor magnifies the peace of God. From 2 Thessalonians 3:16, now may the Lord of peace himself give you peace at all times in all ways. The Lord be with all of you.
And so it is. Mahalo. Thank you, Lauren. And as we get ready to do the Advent, I'll go ahead and light the Christ candle. And for our Advent reading this month, or this week, I've asked Kealoha and Elaine to come forward and share their Advent prayers.
This is the second week of Advent. It is our week to focus on peace. At this busy time of year, we remember to take time to rest in God's presence. As we do, we can feel God's gentleness and peace surrounding us and within us. When we take time for peace, we are reminded that God is with us at all times. We relight the first candle on the Advent wreath to remind us of hope and faith. We light the second candle for peace, knowing that peace begins with the peace in my heart. May our heart and mind be established in the peace of God. Let us pray. Father, Mother God, Great Spirit of truth, mahalo for reminding us that our peace comes from deep within, from the indwelling Holy Spirit, the Christ present I am. and we can choose to be more relaxed, more trusting, more forgiving, more loving, and more peaceful during this active holiday season. Mahalo, God, for peace.
Thank you, Ke Aloha and Elaine, for lighting this candle, a beautiful peace candle. And now I'd like to ask you to relax. Take a deep breath and visualize this sanctuary. And as we expand it into a beautiful heart, feel the loving energy of all those around you. Breathe into this beautiful, loving heart. Feel it flowing in and through you. And as you see this loving energy around every person here in the sanctuary, take in a breath and expand it to every person, every being on this earth and in this world. And now, if there are any events or circumstances in your life or anyone you know in need of prayer, let's take a moment of silence and see them in what we've just created, this most beautiful, loving heart. And as we know our thoughts are prayers, we come together and do our prayer for protection. For the light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. And the presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. And wherever I am, God is, and all is well. And now we've got a little more music for everybody, as we'll have our pianist and Elaine and the choir coming forward to do Silent Night on page 10 of your songbook. Thank you, choir. Thank you, musicians. We are so blessed to be here. And now it's time for our meditation and message. We got Reverend Sophia Falke coming in live from wherever she's at today, but she is a blessing to our service and a blessing to our congregation. Thank you, Reverend Sophia. Aloha.
Aloha. It's so good to see you all this morning. And the regulars know that I can see you because Patrick, you see, he sets it up so that I can spy on you. But it is so wonderful to see. I can look to the side and I can see you while you're all looking straight ahead. But yeah, a lot of you today. You must have, I don't know, propagated. So it's good, so good to see you. I was looking for the right word. I knew it was there someplace. And public apologies to Lauren and Laura, who are your newest members, because we were going to install them as new members today, and we had a couple of glitches, so we'll do it in January. But they are officially new members, and we are so happy to have you with us. And yes, while I'm doing announcements, the what do you call it? I don't know, the decorations. Yes, they are beautiful. You've done good. Yay. Yay. So are you ready now? I'm gonna start getting serious. Okay. And I'm serious. Are you ready? Because I want you to remember something very simple, yet it's very profound. You were born whole. You get that? You were born whole, not partially whole, not conditionally whole, not maybe one day if everything works out whole. You came into this world with the imprint of the divine life already active in you. But most of us forget that. Life happens. Experiences shape how you see yourself. Old messages slip into your awareness. You know, the constant messages we hear. You're broken. You're weak. You're sick. You're not enough. And if you hear that message often enough, whether from culture, from family, your own memories, or fear, you start to believe it. Yes? It gets so ingrained. And healing is not something that happens in your body first. Healing is something that begins in consciousness. That's why all those messages can be so damaging, because the seeds are planted long before any physical change appears. And today, as we move through the season of Advent, a time when the world pauses to watch the birth of something new, I want you to imagine this lesson as your own inner Advent. You know, Advent and Christmas are not external things. In fact, the scholars are saying, you know, Jesus wasn't even born in winter. He was born in the spring. But it was easier to bring all of our holidays. How many holidays do we have right now? We have the winter solstice, we have Ramadan, we have Kwanzaa, we have, I just blanked out the Jewish one. Help me. Hanukkah or Hanukkah. Okay, and we have Christmas. And they're all together for a reason, because this is a time of rebirth. This is a time of expectancy, a time of hope, and a time of divine renewal. a time of remembering the wholeness that has always been yours. The thing about healing, and we're basing our teachings for the last, 30 weeks, I think it is. And we have 2 more sessions on this from Reverend Paul Hasselback's book, Heart-Centered Metaphysics. And several of you have been in the class with me for, a year and a half now. And it's been exciting. And the class are the ones who said, we've got to do this every Sunday morning. And healing is such an important aspect of our metaphysical teachings, because too many of us have had this ingrained in us that healing is repairing something broken. But the truth is, healing isn't repairing. Healing is remembering. You don't have to earn wholeness. You don't have to fight for it. And you certainly don't have to chase it. Your spiritual nature is already whole, already vibrant, already complete. So when you pray for healing, you're not begging God to fix you. You're opening your consciousness to remember what God already placed within you. Healing is a restoration of awareness. It's like realizing you've been holding your breath for years, and suddenly you allow yourself to inhale again and exhale. It's like, many of you will remember the movie Waiting to Exhale. It's about a series of several women in a group, and they're waiting for that right man, the one that they've been holding their breath for. And when they meet that right man, then they can exhale, because they can release all that tension they've been feeling. And that's the same when we're looking for healing. It's like exhale, because it's there for you. Your divine nature hasn't changed. Only your awareness of it has. And that restoration begins with the most important recognition you can make. You are one with the source of all life. Let's turn that into an affirmation, and I'll say it and then repeat if you would. I am one with the source of all life. So together, I am one with the source of all life. Not someday, not when conditions are perfect. Now, right now. So the question is, what blocks our healing? If wholeness is natural, why do you sometimes feel far from it? Now, heart-centered metaphysics offers a clear, compassionate answer. False beliefs create barriers in consciousness. You got that? False beliefs create barriers in consciousness. Not punishments, not failures, just barriers. Just misunderstandings. Fog the windshield of your spiritual vision. So I'll mention just 3 of the most common barriers. First is the belief in separation. You feel separate from God. You also feel separate from life, from love, and from the power that heals. Separation whispers, I'm doing this alone. I have to figure this out by myself. There is no support for me. Its separation is impossible. You can think you're separate. You can feel separate. But you cannot be separate. Just as an ocean wave can't leave the ocean, you cannot leave the mind that created you. All right, so it's not I'm doing this alone, because Spirit says, I've got you. We're doing this together. You don't have to say, I have to figure this out myself. Does anybody have that challenge? I know I do very often. I've got to do it myself, figure it out. And yet, Spirit is there to help me. And certainly, Spirit is there to support you. The second barrier is fear. Now, what does fear do? I mean, fear constricts, fear tightens, fear narrows the flow of divine life moving through your cells, your thoughts, your emotions. Fear isn't a curse. It's simply a request for the light of truth. It is your soul saying, please remind me who I am. And the third barrier, limitation. Limiting beliefs shrink your sense of possibility. I guess this is just how I am. My family all had this condition. And remember, Myrtle Fillmore, one of Unity's co-founders, she was raised to believe that she was from a sickly family and that she would probably die young. And then she was diagnosed with terminal tuberculosis. But she went to a seminar conducted by a traveling metaphysician back in the 1900s, E.W. Weeks, and she walked away with this message: I am a child of God, therefore I do not inherit sickness. And she spent months self-healing till after 2 years the tuberculosis was totally gone. That's what Unity is based on, is to know that all these old stories don't apply. Oh, and of course, the one I love, and some of you might relate to this, oh, at my age, things don't improve. So limitation keeps you living in a story that is too small for the divine power expressing through you. Okay, there's a divine power expressing through you. And Advent calls you to something bigger. A new birth in consciousness, a larger story of possibility, a greater yes. So what's the basis for healing? Bottom line, it's divine ideas are the foundation of healing. You know, just as a seed already contains the pattern of the tree, your spiritual nature already contains the pattern of wholeness. You get that? Your spiritual nature already contains the pattern of wholeness. When you align your thinking with divine ideas, life, love, strength, faith, wisdom, our 12 powers, all of them, your body responds. Not because mind controls the body, but because consciousness expresses itself at every level of your being. You are a 3-tiered creation: spirit, soul, and body. Spirit is the divine pattern. Soul is the shaping power of your thoughts and feelings. And body is the final expression. So healing is not the body trying to fix itself. Healing is you remembering the divine pattern and allowing that pattern to flow freely into expression. Do you remember the story of Jesus healing the man who was crippled on a pallet near the Bethesda? What do you? Oh gosh, I can tell. You can tell I'm off script here. The the healing waters, and when the waters would swirl, if you could get in the waters while they're swirling, you could be healed. But he could never get from where his pallet was down to the waters when they were swirling. And Jesus came by and he sees this man on the pallet and he goes, well, do you want to be healed? And the man's like, well, yeah. And Jesus said, well, pick up your mat and walk. So he wasn't healing the man. He was urging the man to get in touch with his own divine pattern, his own divine wholeness. And what happened? The man picked up his pallet and he walked. That's the power you and I have. And Advent helps us remember the birth of wholeness in ourselves and in each other. In traditional Advent, the themes are hope, peace, love, and joy. And you're lighting the candles every week to remind you of that power. And each one has a metaphysical meaning that supports healing. Hope opens the heart to possibility. Peace calms the mind so truth can surface. And love reconnects you with source, while joy lifts your vibration and expands your capacity to receive good. So as you move through Advent, imagine the Christ light being born within you again. Not as a historical event, but as a personal awakening. Every moment you release fear, every moment you choose peace, every moment you affirm your wholeness, the Christ is reborn in your consciousness. This is the essence of metaphysical healing. Christ consciousness made visible as wholeness. So let's shift from fixing to remembering and ask, instead of how do I fix this, ask a different question. What truth am I invited to remember? Where am I called to release false beliefs? Where am I being called to stop shrinking myself? Where am I being called to trust the divine pattern of life within me again? You restore wholeness from the inside out by remembering that the power that heals is already active, already present, already flowing through you. Your role is simply to remove the barriers. Open your awareness and allow what is already true to express more fully. You are not becoming whole. You are remembering your wholeness. Every time you choose peace over fear, truth over limitation, and divine awareness over separation, you step more fully into the healing that has always been yours. This is the spiritual journey. This is the metaphysical healing. This is Advent unfolding within you. So let's take a few moments and go into meditation and really anchor this in your consciousness. So I invite you, as always, to close your eyes. Put your both feet on the floor, if that's comfortable, to truly root you into the power of the Mother Earth. And look at you on the big island of Hawaii and all the spiritual power that vibrates all around you, above you, beneath you. So breathe gently into your heart space. Imagine a soft light glowing there. A soft light of the Christ of Advent. The light of hope. To open up possibility, peace, to gentle your thoughts and emotions. So there's space to know the truth of who you truly are. Love. Remembering whatever the question, the answer is love and joy. Joy to raise your vibration, to be open to receive all the good that is yours to claim in this world. So as you breathe, going to that heart center, centering your Christ light in your heart. See that Christ light expanding, filling your chest, moving through your body, restoring balance. Releasing tension. Awakening wholeness. It is God's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Claim that kingdom now. Silently affirm to yourself, wholeness is my birthright. I am one with divine life. I remember the truth of who I am. And let this light settle into every cell, every thought, and every emotion. And remembering that you are powerful beings beyond measure. Let us take that Christ light that is within you and shine it beyond your bodies. Radiate it to bless our unity of Kona Ohana, our nation, and our world. Where there is darkness, shine your light so that people may know hope and know the goodness of love and peace and joy and hope. And know that as you do this intentionally, You are transforming the world. One thought, one word, one action at a time. So let your light shine. And now I invite you to return to this time and this place. And as you feel comfortable, open your eyes. You might even want to look around the room and say, hey, you're looking good to the people around you. I see the Christ in you. So I will see you, let me see, one more time this year. And by the way, I am in Tucson. I gave Uncle Jim some grief, but I'm here for the week and then back to Tucson. No, I'm back in Henderson. I'm home. This is my house. I'm sorry. I forget where I am anymore. It's like I want you to figure out where I am so you can tell me. But anyway, I love you. I bless you. I behold the Christ in you and wish you, a wonderful Advent season of much joy, peace, and hope and love. Aloha.
Mahalo. Thank you so much. You are amazing. God bless you, dear. Oh, yeah, she is amazing, and she's going through everything and sharing that light around the world, and she shares her talks, messages in Arizona and New Mexico and Nevada and here in Hawaii, and it's spread it out all over. So we are honored to have Reverend Sophia with us. Now is the time in our service where we'll give our tithes and offerings in support of this ministry. There are many ways in which you can make your donations, the QR code for the PayPal. There's one also on the back. There's ways on the screen. And all your, we are abundantly grateful in all the ways that you tithe into the church. And so please feel free to jump in a little change into the building fund, that little house in the back, as we hopefully will be doing some building. We got a little bit set aside for that, and always looking for a little more for that. And so hold your gift in your hand at this time as we'll do this offertory prayer together. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am abundantly prosperous in every way. As our ushers move forward, we're going to have some music again. So our musicians and singers, please turn to page 5 as we all come together to tell it on the mountain. Go tell it on the mountain. There she is.
Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. While shepherds kept their watching o'er silent flocks by night, behold, throughout the heavens there shone a holy light. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Shepherds feared and trembled when low above the earth rang out the angels' chorus that hailed our Savior's birth. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born.
Thank you. Thank you, choir. Thank you, musician. Lauren, we appreciate everything you do in here. Now we bless these offerings. And so as we come together, we'll do this together. Our ushers forward. Through Spirit, we know that as we give, so shall we receive. We dedicate and consecrate these gifts to do your will and your work in this center, in our lives, and in our community. And so it is. Mahalo, everybody, for everything that everybody does here. Let me tell you about next Sunday. Well, we got Kayla Harvey coming back, and her topic will be Christmas, the allegory of your awakening. We will explore the Christmas story as a map of inner awakening, looking forward towards the metaphysical meaning where we start to see a spiritual journey happening inside of each of us. And in closing, I want to thank everybody for joining us here today, joining us online, and please feel free to tell your friends and family about this event here at Unity. We broadcast live, Facebook, also on YouTube, and it's on Twitch. So you can find all our former services and catch up to live views. And as we hold each other in our hearts, we'll now make a circle right behind the cameras in the front as we get ready to do our closing songs. Let there be peace on earth and aloha oi. There we go. Big circle.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
And as we hold this Advent light, the Christ Spirit within us, fill our bowls with all the positive, let the negative fall in there, and transition into what love is. Until we meet again, we'll do aloha oi.
Aloha oi, aloha oi, eke ono no ikalipo, one fond embrace, ahoy ao, until we meet again.
Hui ho, aloha. Join us next Sunday for Kayla right here. And we got birthday cake upstairs, fellowship a little happening.